Hi, welcome back to my channel, Cosmic Insight Astrology. I am your co-pilot, Christina. If you have a Pisces rising sun or moon, this is your July 2023 astrology forecast. All right, dear Pisces, let's see how the month going to work out for you. So it is a very active sky, and actually what you have to realize, it's going to be a lot of aspects. It's going to be 21 aspects between the planets. Mercury is really fast, and of course Mercury is fast, so he's going to make a lot of aspects with other planets. We have two lunations, and both of them going to be aspected twice. We have Venus going retrograde, so as Chiron, and we have the nodes or changing signs, which is karmic and pivotal. All right, we're going to start with the Cazimi on the 1st of July between Mercury and the Sun. So that's going to happen in your fifth house. Fifth house is anything to do with joy, pleasure, and that is winning prizes, entertainment, creativity. So the Cazimi is magic. It is some kind of miracle over there. So you might going to find an agent, a manager, or you might going to find someone who if you are doing professional sport, then you are capable actually to have someone who is supporting you or winning something, winning a trophy. It could be also a blessing, like a pregnancy, or hearing someone is getting a baby, a new baby coming into your life somehow. So the family can get a miracle over here. On the other hand, you can win the lottery, or you can get a prize as well. So this is really, really great. If you're willing to buy a house, or then you are like, wow, all right, I'm going to get some kind of support from family members to purchase and actually update my living situation. This Mercury Cazimi, which going to happen at 9 degrees, going to sextile with Jupiter in your third house. It's sales. So the third house is communication. It's a new car. So you might actually be blessed and somebody is buying you a new car from a family member, or they're going to upgrade your social media account. They can upgrade your computer. You can get a new phone. You can actually publish something or write a book, or just find a publisher, but it's more like find a ghostwriter. So you have a great idea and you can find a ghostwriter for your story. And on the other hand, Jupiter in the third house, it could be like your neighborhood is changing. You might going to move, or somebody is moving away from you, and it's going to be beneficial, or moving next to you. And on the second, we are going to have Uranus and Venus square in your sixth house and third house. So yes, your neighborhood can change, so as your rental property issue could come up. So it could be something like you are not capable to commute, you are not capable to travel, you might going to need to change your plan because there is some kind of conflict, chaos around an animal, perhaps a small animal, or it could be around with a tenant, or actually with a landlord, or it could be some kind of issue with work, if you are working to serve others. So if you are a coach, if you are a yoga instructor, if you have a supplement store, it could be some kind of difficulties. Perhaps you need to update your paying methods. If you are doing any kind of service work, like you are an astrologer, but you don't have Cash App or things like that, you might need to actually download those, so payment would be easier for you. All right, so on the third, we are having a Capricorn full moon in 11 degrees. 11 degrees is a Taurian aspect, which is Venus ruled. So actually, 11 degrees gonna happen the full moon, Capricorn, so it's ruled by Saturn. It's gonna actually trine with 7 degrees Saturn over sextile with Saturn in your first house. So it could indicate some kind of opportunity coming from your career. But it's some kind of bonus or some kind of bonus or promotion from your career. So the money going to could get better and it could be finalized. It could be like a social circle, a club. If you wanted to become a club member or leave a club, perhaps you had that kind of, what is that? You know, not vacation rentals, those are, but when you pay money and every 2 years you can go and visit over there. And, you know, like right now you are finally able to get an attorney and get rid of that kind of situation. All right, so timeshare. If you are getting into that before and you know you are exhausted from that, this is the solution. Let it go and leave it behind. All right, so what else is happening over here? And you know, the moon, it's gonna be 11 degrees. It's going to trine with Jupiter. So it's going to have a very beneficial energy with your third house. So it could indicate a change in your neighborhood, either a higher social circle person going to move into, or and you know, it could indicate something, or somebody is leaving and then you will feel better, or maybe your property value goes up because of some kind of famous person or well-known going to move into. Because this is the 11th house is a higher social circle. A politician moves in, for example, and your property values are going to actually increase. All right, so what else is going to go on? Because 11th house ruled by Saturn, it could indicate like you are ready to purchase undeveloped lands or farms, and you to invest and preserve your money into that. Okay, so what else? All right, so then we move forward on the 7th, and on the 7th, we're going to have Sun and Uranus trine. So here it is, Sun and Uranus going to, no, actually with Mercury gonna trine first. So, and Mercury going to, it's gonna, I'm talking stupid here. So Mercury going to sextile with Uranus and gonna trine with Neptune. So it is indicating to invest in yourself, to forgive yourself, to experience life through a child eye. Maybe you're going to have a baby, or maybe you're going to have a grandchild, and you can see your inner child again. You can experience life again, like life is fun, life is joy, and you are capable to forgive for yourself also. Or you are capable to forgive for a child, perhaps if you had some kind of fallout over there. And then with Uranus sextiling, it could indicate like you want to invest in a vehicle which is actually an electric car, or you might going to have, what else could be that? Update your computer, your internet service, maybe make it faster because Mercury is really fast. It could indicate also, yeah, that could be that. All right. And then on the 9th, we have Neptune. Yes. On the 10th, we're going to have Mercury oppose Pluto. So Mercury is coming all the way 29 degrees in your 5th house opposing Pluto. So it could be some kind of issue between your social circle, your friends, and your child. Maybe they are not fond of your child. Maybe you cannot actually, you are invited to a party, but your children are not welcome. And it brings in some kind of bitterness in your life. It could be an issue also with stock investment, and your stock investment going to decrease. All right, so the other thing is going to happen. It's going to be on the 11th, Mercury is going to trine with the nodes, because Mercury gonna go already to 0 degrees Leo, and it's going to try square with the South node in Scorpio and North node in Taurus, third and ninth house. What Mercury is traveling. Ninth house is long distance traveling. Square with the South Node could actually cease, because South Node is Saturnian energy. It's a cease, it's a delay. It could actually cease or delay a travel for you. Okay, and yes, and you know, like Mercury is in the fifth house. It could be because of your child. Something is happening with your children and they need help and you are not capable to travel. Or if you are traveling for work, this is work, small commute, it could be like, all right, you are not capable to travel, commute, so small commute because of your child gonna need your car, or your child needs you, and you know, that kind of situation. All right, so then we're gonna go to the 14th, when the sun going to follow Mercury and sextile with Uranus. It is a good investment, something with cryptocurrency, something with solar energy, solar planners. It could be good investment with artificial intelligence as well. Anything with Uranian energy, or maybe upgrade your house, have a new security system, or have a new solar panel or something to become a smart home. And then on the 17th, we have two aspects. I'm gonna talk about the Cancer new moon, which is going to trine with your sign. So it's gonna happen 24 degrees, which is a Piscean decan. So actually you're going to get triple flavor over here, because it's going to be blessed by Jupiter and Neptune, by your ruler, and Cancer anyway trines with you, which is a Jupiterian energy, and then it trines really with Neptune in your first house. So anything to do with pamper yourself, to become Zen, to meditate, to find a spiritual practice, a spiritual outlet for yourself, to believe again, to belong again, to feel complete and feel peace around you. That would be amazing, and that's what's going to happen. And this kind of Cancer new moon also, it is like, I'm nurturing my inner child, I'm nurturing children around me. You might going to actually open up a daycare, something with children, or a joy-based business. It could be anything with a travel agency. It could be writing like a travel blog. It could be something with a home-based help center as well. It could be like you're going to do the yoga studio from home, or you're going to have that health center, not health center, but child care from home, or you're just going to help others and make money with summer camps. So you can create a summer camp as well. And also on the same day, the nodes are changing signs, and the nodes are going to Aries and going to Libra, and the Sun node is in Libra. So it's going to happen actually for you in your second house and in your eighth house. So second house, you are creating an earning opportunity for yourself. It could be anything because Venus also goes to retrograde on the 22nd, something with a renter property, maybe an opportunity with a renter or someone old coming back to you, or you going back to an old landlord or tenant is coming back to you. So that could be great. Or you might going to buy more rental properties and it's increasing your income. However, it's gonna go also in your eighth house of shared resources. Your husband income might going to be less. It could be like you need a lot of surgery, or family member or loved one, and that's why it's going to decrease the bigger amount of money that you have in the bank. It could also, like, maybe you're not going to get the inheritance from someone that's rightfully yours. So it's a mother-in-law, father-in-law, but somehow it's not coming to you, you're losing inheritance. If you want to have an insurance, because it's tax and insurance and prenup and medical malpractice, you might going to lose benefits over there. So you really have to be careful what you are doing and try to, work out and be top of everything. or maybe you are late with your taxes and you're going to get some kind of IRS related, you know, like punishment, like fees over here. So you got to be careful with that. All right. So then we're going to go, and you know, South Node is karma, it's ending, it's Saturnian energy. In your 8th house, it's a loss. It might somebody die the next 18 months who is, you know, like not an intended, but extended family member. On the 20th, we will have Sun and Neptune trine, so that's beneficial for you anyway, because you're ruled by Neptune. It's forgiveness. It's like, all right, I let go everything, but I can't control, so I will be happier. And then also on the 20th, Saturn and Mars going to actually oppose to each other. And Mars gonna be in Virgo already from July 11th. So it's going to oppose Saturn overhead. So that is something to do with your significant other or your business partner. Either it's a fight because of a family matter, or either it could be something like your significant other can get injured. It could be something like with knee or ankle issues, or it could be lymphatic issues as well, some kind of inflammation, something what is spiking, because of Mars is spike over here, but it could be actually a huge fight as well, because Virgo ruled by Mercury, which is communication, right? So it could be a verbal fight and you're not gonna talk to your significant other for a while. And then we have a real grand cross in sign, grand cross between Taurus, Libra, and what else is that? Cancer and Capricorn. So Pluto, Sun, and North and South Node, right? So because Sun gonna come to 29 degrees, it's going to oppose Pluto. So it is actually some kind of struggle with the child, power struggle. It is very deep psychological. It is like, oh my God, what is going on? My child could be addict, and I will have to take my child to the addiction center or get professional help. It is definitely difficult. And because of the nodes already going into the axis of financial axis, it could be like you are locking out of a child from trust or from what is that, inheritance. It could be that. It could be also, God forbid, you know, like some kind of addiction of like the child is like possessed, or you need to hire an who is that detective, because of you don't know where is your child, and you know, you lost contact with your child previously. Maybe it's addiction, or God forbid, you know, South Node and in Libra over there, it's like partnership. It could be because of your child in something, in a sexual it's a sex business, and you know, like that's why you don't want to talk with the child, or that's why you have to hire, some of you, a detective, because it could be, yeah, but it could be a loss of income also, and it could relate to a child who did a bad gambling, and you are losing your house, or you have to sell your house and help your child to pay a ransom, something like, because your child owes somebody, and you have to pay, because otherwise you don't want them to get endangered. I had that, my mother had that situation with my brother, and you know, like, yeah, when she had that kind of situation in her chart. So it could be that as well, pay somebody because of you don't want your child to get hurt because of gambling. Fifth house matters is gambling. All right. The other thing what's going to happen, then Venus and Mercury going to conjunct in your 6th house. So that is really great. By end of the month, something is solving. Maybe your dog get healed, or find a good doctor or provider for your dog. Maybe it could be you're capable to buy a rental property. Maybe you're capable to rent a house and it's a dream house, loving, or maybe you're capable to rent your house out by the end. It's solving a situation. It could bring in really, really great job for you if you are in service industry. And then we're going to have the 28th, Mercury already go to Virgo on its own sign in your 7th house, which is like, all right, I need to communicate. I was mad at my husband or wife, but right now I have to start to communicate because we have to solve some kind of issue. It could bring in a legal matters, but if it brings in a legal matters, because Pallas Athene moved to Virgo also, and Mars as well on July 11th, and then Mercury end of the month, it is actually turned out to be favorable for you. So if you need to sue someone or if you were being sued, then it could turn out to be actually positive in this case. Okay, Pisces, you know the drill. If you love me, if you love my videos, please like, comment, and subscribe. A thank you, a thumb up actually takes me far away and I can make more videos. Share with your groups. Share that on social media, please. And share that with your friends and family so they can also benefit from my readings. I am really grateful for your attention. And if you would like to have a personal reading with me, you can check out my website, which is www.urbanwitch.org. Thank you so much for listening. I will be back with the August report. Bye for now.